Do you ever feel like you've been ghosted? Certainly where universal credit and the DWP is concerned, I definitely feel like I've been ghosted now. And I don't suppose this is an unusual experience for quite a few people out there. So I did an update last month, which I think I put out on the 21st of November or thereabouts. And nothing has happened since then. So I'm just looking back through my messages. There was a message that was sent to me towards the end of November, saying that someone would get back to me about the inquiry I put in about what was happening with the interest. And of course, nothing really happened. So back on the 2nd of December, I sent them another message just to try and G them along, remind them that I'm still out there. And I've had no response to that either. Now, it does say in the previous message, we can't guarantee when someone will get back to you. Just an acknowledgement that someone's actually read it would be nice. I'm going to assume that no one has looked at this message, and if they have and they have nothing to add, then they're just not going to answer me. So I'm just left hanging in the loop. In the meantime, and despite the fact I have officially been told that I am no longer eligible for universal credit, I keep getting a notification every month to fill out my income and expenses. I have ignored them because I don't see any point in filling out something that I'm not allowed to have anyway, but they keep sending them through. I get one every month. And my journal is still open. And I'm going to keep it open until they forcibly close it. They may never do that. I don't know if I have to do that, whether that's in their power, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure that, I'm recording this mid-December. It'll go out later in December. I cannot imagine that in the last week before everyone breaks for Christmas that they're going to get back to me. So I will wait into the new year. I think my strategy will be to wait through January, and then if I hear nothing in January, I'm going to put in a complaint, because someone needs to kick up the backside, and it's just really annoying. If someone would just get back to me and say, we have no update, but we are waiting on information coming through, fine. At least I'd know someone is reading the messages. But the lack of ability for someone to just go, yeah, we're waiting on information, it's going to take a while, please be patient, rather than no answer at all, which just tells me that no one's reading messages or it's just being ignored. I suspect nobody is reading messages because I don't have a work coach anymore. They can obviously see the messages. They can go into the account whenever they need to, but if they've forgotten I'm still there, are they going to do that? I can't imagine they go into all the accounts regularly to see if there are messages. I don't know how the message system works. Does it flag up on a main system and someone picks up the message? Because I often get answers from different people at the office. It's not always my work coach. It'll often be somebody else entirely. And I keep getting these messages back from the head office as well. So that's also confusing. So yeah, I'm going to give it to the end of January, by which time I think it will have been 7 months. It'd be even longer since I put in my claim for the interest. That was in June. I think it was June I put that in. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. It'll be 8 months, which I think is quite enough time to go through a few bits of paper. Anyway, so that's it. That's all the update I can give you. There is no update, which is no surprise. Has anyone else found this situation? I haven't found anyone else yet commenting who says that they've also had to put in a reclaim because they've over-declared income. It'd be nice to know if someone has had the same experience and how long it took them to get it resolved. I think that the transition from working tax credits to universal credit ends this month, but they're always changing the dates, and especially with the change of government and whatever, who knows what's going on anymore. I know they were aiming to have it done by the end of the year, but whether that's actually the case, I don't know. Anyway, so that's a very short update on universal credit, because there is no update. Sorry about that. I will put in another update next year, I guess, and let you know how I get on. So I hope you're having more luck than I am, whatever you're doing, having to deal with these people. It's very frustrating when it's on the end of a message board system and there's nothing else you can do. All I want is someone to say, yeah, we're still working on it, we're still here. But I'm not even getting that at the moment. So I have a quick update on the back end of what I've just recorded. 2 days before the DWP offices closed for Christmas, I had a message from someone at the head office. That's not my local job centre plus where my work coach is based. That's the other bigger office that oversees everything. And this is the message I got. So what do I do now? I've been back in and looked at my payments, and there's nowhere that says how I redeclare the income. And now they've left me hanging. So I have responded to that, and I'm presuming that someone might get back to me in the new year. But no one has ever suggested redeclaring my universal credit income to readjust the amounts. Nobody, since this all started in June, July, has made that suggestion. So I don't know where this has come from. Anyway, so that's my addition, and that I would imagine is definitely it for 2024 now, because those offices will now be closed, and we'll see what happens. So it's just crazy. This is turning into a comedy of errors. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have to add now. That really is it for the end of the year. And we'll see what happens in 2025.